G'day guys and girls, welcome to Kununurra. Here's my old CRF, and what I'm going to be doing today is taking this giant baboon nipple off the back of my bike and replacing it with an aftermarket one, 12 o'clock Labs aftermarket blinker thing. It's got a circuit board in there pre-installed that integrates the brakes and the blinkers in there. Should be interesting, and I might finally put these on there, seeing as we're going to be doing some cool things to the bike. But to get there, we'll need to undo these, which I've loosened up, pop off the seat and expose this so we can take that off. So we'll get to there in a second. Alright, so I've taken the seat off and the rear fender. As you can see, it's a bit dirty, all the dust getting in there, but that's alright. That's where my fuel programmer is going to sit when it arrives. That's the airbox there. Alright, so we've got these 4 bolts here. I'm pretty sure that's all there is to take off this giant nipple, and we want to cut, I think, about here, a couple of inches, so we've got enough room to attach our new one. So I'll go ahead and I'll take these off. And right now I've loosened these 2 off, but for some reason, as you can see, these guys aren't the same size, and none of my sockets over there seem to fit that one there perfectly, and I've had to use my good old friend WD-40 down there. I'll let that soak for a bit and come back and take it off, because I don't want to fuck this one up. Okay, so after a lot of stuffing about with these 2 12mm ones at the back, I had to go get another socket set, a decent socket set, because that one's too small, a little compact one, and I bought a cheap other set, and I come back here and I did half a turn and it snapped. But yeah, so I got that, and yeah, straight off. Now what I need to do is cut it about there so I can get to these wires in here, and then work out which ones go where. Rightio. So the next part on our instructions is to get these guys all connected, and it tells you from the 12 o'clock's lab connector. They're all different colours, but it tells you what goes where and what they do. So that's handy. So I think I'll put these together first with my little crimps and go from there. Alright, so I took my time clamping these wire bits together. Hopefully they're all connecting enough, and I just put a little bit of tape over them just so they're all not touching and shorting each other out. All that's left is to connect this bit back, put that bit on, and see how she goes. Rightio, so I fastened it on. It comes with 2 Allen key bolts, a washer, and 2 washers and a spacer, and I'm guessing you put it on like that, or you could put the washer above. I did it that way. Also, this cable is enormously long. I could have cut it up a bit, but yeah, I didn't, so we'll just fold him up and stick him in there. But I'm going to connect this up and try and start him up. Rightio, so I've got the seat, the rear fender back on, and there's the aftermarket 12 o'clock Labs taillight just sitting just under this. It's sitting a little further back than I thought and what I've seen from the pictures. Unless there's another, sorry, I'm moving the camera around. Unless there's another mountain bracket that I can use to sit it forward a bit more. But I'll show you what it looks like. That's it, just on. I'll show you the blinkers. I am going to change the sequence just so it's a little bit quicker, because obviously that's pretty slow and people might not be able to see it as easy, and the cops probably might not like it, but I want it to actually flash, and I know it can do that. I just got to figure out how to access the circuit board and all that, which is pretty complicated. And right here's the big old oxy nipple that come off the back. You can see it's pretty hard, it's pretty big, it's pretty heavy too, but did not like that one bit. So now we're on to, see how I got my flash blinkers on the back. I want to put these on there. I do like the look of just these bars with the Zeta on there, and once I put these on there's going to be a hole in the stickers, but that's alright. I bought these for a reason, so I was going to sit on there like that and have the cord running in there. I've taken the blinker off, and that's about as much room as I've got to work with, so I don't want to screw those there bits up. And to take the blinkers off, if you can see up in there, I think that's a 12mm. Undo that. I did a couple of these bits here too, just so I could get to the wires. I thought I could take it out a bit easier, but they're very tricky. So, way over there. There we go. So I've sliced those ones up a bit already. I'll do these, and I'll crimp them together, and I'll zip tie this away somewhere. I suppose I could cut this a little shorter. I might do that. I'll see how I go. Rightio, they're on. Give you a demo of what they look like. And the other side. See, that's sort of like how I want the rear to be blinking. Not nice and slow like that. I want it to flash, considering the rear lights can be pretty bright. But yeah, that was pretty easy. I got them running in along there with all the other cords, and I just zip tied them in the back there, so that should be pretty good. But that was easier to install than I thought. Wasn't much stuffing about.